Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Sheena Reagan!
How we doing, Sarasota? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Last night I was in Punta Gorda at a kava bar. Have you ever been to one of these kava bars? Everybody in there was young and sober. I'm like, I just want to be in Sarasota with the elderly and the alcoholics. You're my people. I love you. I like Sarasota. It's just the right amount of fancy. I don't like to be in places that are too fancy. Like, have you ever been to a restaurant that has like all the forks? You can't be in places with multiple forks. You know, where they come out and the wait staff, they read you the specials by memory and everything sounds completely made up. Like, yes, the special tonight is the ass cheek of an albino rhinoceros. Decorated with arugula, some mermaid pubes, and a robin's egg. Okay. I'm gonna have 2 bottles of wine and a piece of chicken. Is that possible? I recently joined the Nextdoor app. Yeah, that's the appropriate response to the next rap. They should just rename the app Complaints. Unsolicited complaints from your elderly neighbors. That should be the new title of the app. But it's my new favorite thing to read. I don't even watch the news anymore. Now I just open up Nextdoor to infuriate myself every day and read incorrect information. And that's my favorite part. It's always a misunderstanding. It is never actually what's happening in the neighborhood. Like, my favorite post so far was posted by a woman named Barbara. The title of the post was Warning. I'm like, oh, I have to know. What is it, Barb? Barbara posted, direct quote, "We're bringing our cockapoo home from the vet after he was mysteriously poisoned because somebody carelessly discarded marijuana, probably edibles, right onto our lawn. Our teenager is distraught." Well, this is awkward, Barb. This is awkward. Because it looks like your baby boy spent all of his Christmas money on edibles, only to be gobbled up by your 25-pound cockapoo who's now tripping balls in the back of your van, Barb. This is not a good day for your family, but no reason to alert the entire neighborhood. Nobody cares. Car break-ins, garage sales, political opinions in all caps. That's what the Nextdoor app is for. You know what I love about Sarasota? You laugh hard and then you silence hard. You're like, when is this over? It is 7:55. It is the middle of the night. That sun goes down and so do we. We took all of our medication with a half a bottle of wine. Let's get the show on the road here. Okay. I kept up with both of my New Year's resolutions this year, which is pretty amazing because it's end of September. It's the first that I've ever kept up with both of my New Year's resolutions. I only made 2. The first one came at the tail end of last year. If I'm being honest, I was just drinking a little too much. You know, is that funny? Okay. She's like, addict. I was just drinking a little too much. It was one of those things where, like, I work all day and then I have the shows. So by the time I get home, I'm super wound up, and I got in the bad habit of having the big glass of wine. You know, the big glass of wine you're like drinking out of an aquarium with a stem on it. You ever pour a glass of wine so big you go to pour the next one and there's nothing in there? You're like, oh, there's only one glass in the whole bottle. Shrinkflation. Shrinkflation. I did it again. One day I look at the counter, just an army of wine bottles across the counter. I'm like, this is ridiculous, okay? After the new year, I'm gonna have to make a change. So now I drink it out of the box. I don't know if you ever had box wine, but a little bit goes a long way. I don't know what they're making it out of, but that is some pretty powerful stuff. Especially when you get to the bottom and you get that little hit of sand. That little bit of sediment down at the bottom. You better be in your bed when you drink that stuff. You just take it like, whoop, you just fall out. Wake up 3 days later. I only drink the white though, because the red stains really bad. The good thing about that is, you know it's time to go to bed when your teeth are purple. Past the refrigerator, you're like, all right, it's time to go to bed. So that one's going good. The other resolution I have is just to keep making enough money so I don't have to walk back into Walmart ever again. I'm 9 months Walmart free. Don't I look good? Don't I look happy and well? Don't I look mentally well? It's not that I'm above it. It's I just don't have the emotional bandwidth to do Walmart anymore. You know what I mean? We all go in there hoping to save money. You tell yourself the lies. Oh, I'm just going to go in for the dry goods. We'll just get our paper towels and anything that might not have a parasite in it. We'll just get that at Walmart. And then you leave the same way we all do, out of the garden center being like, I'm never coming in here again. I don't care what it costs. Order everything on Amazon if I have to. This is ridiculous. Then the second lie you tell yourself is, I'll just go at night. Nobody will be there at night. And that's when all the sex traffickers are in there just hiding in the clothes, eating chicken wings, just, hey, little girls, your car's still running? You're like, oh my God, you just needed paper towels. It's always a mistake. It's always a mistake going there. You'll like warm yourself up. You'll get there. As soon as you get there, just God sends a black cloud over the parking lot warning you to go away. Nobody works there, so there's a million carts all over the place. We all do the same thing. If your car's paid off, you just hit them. You just hit them into somebody else's car. As soon as you shut the ignition off, two crackheads come out of nowhere, start doing it on the hood of your car. You're just hitting them with the windshield wipers like this, trying to get in there before the sun goes down. I don't even have a gym membership. I haven't had a gym membership in 2 years. I would just go into Walmart and try to warm up my shoulders, trying to pull a cart out on the first go. You ever do that? You just, trying to pull a cart out of there while some dusty old guy is standing there in a vest with a rock-hard boner. You're like, hi, do you work here? I don't know if this is just a retirement kink for ya, or if you work here. I'm just trying to get a cart. You finally do pull a cart out. Have you ever pulled out anything that looks like a cart? It's all just rusty butter knives and loose screws all taped together. Hair sticking out of it. It's all sticky. You got 2 working wheels on this thing. You gotta operate it like a wheelbarrow. You're like, here we go. All right, up and down the aisles. Kink, 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 kink. You grab 3 things and have a mental breakdown. You're like, you know what? I'll just go to Publix and pay the extra $700. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. I have a good job. I don't know why I'm here. Saved $9 and got hepatitis today. That wasn't on the list. Because you can leave the Walmart, but the Walmart doesn't leave you. You ever gone with a friend, you turn them in the car, you're like, are you itchy? I'm itchy. I'm itchy all of a sudden. I feel like something's on me. You get home and step on the tile, your shoes are just going. Don't know what that is. Got hobo scum on my shoes now. Now these shoes have to live in the garage and only go to Walmart. I have Walmart shoes that live in the garage. I can't live this way anymore. You just always end up in there because everything's so expensive, right? Like, what happened to eggs? We just went through, like, the biggest emotional roller coaster on eggs ever. I was watching the egg market like it was the stock market. I, in fact, have no money in the stock market because it's all tied up in eggs that I have previously eaten. At one point, they hit, like, $12 in my local Publix, and I'm standing there like, how did we get here? And I'm trying to track it back in my mind, you know, like, I'm 37. When I was little, there was only 3 kinds of eggs. Large, extra large, jumbo. That was it. And quite frankly, they were all the same. You were just in there picking out your favorite color styrofoam container. Pink, yellow, blue, that was it. Sometimes they'd put a green one out and you're like, ooh, green, medium jumbo eggs. Then by the time I went to college, they introduced everybody to the free range scam. Remember that? Remember like, oh, the eggs are more expensive because they taste better because the chickens are happy now. What? Yeah, the chickens are happy now because they're not in a cage. Oh, really? Are they donating the eggs? Are they just coming in here on their own free will, like a gift to humanity, and then going back and talking smack about the caged chickens? Like, hey, did you hear about Harriet? She got pent up in one of those caged farms and her eggs taste like shit. Pink styrofoam container, 79 cents. It's very sad. Of course not. They're all miserable chickens. They taste exactly the same. One person liked it. That's enough. Now we have fully escalated to this weird trend where people want to build chicken coops in the yard. Like, this is Puerto Rico! Let's just have farm animals at our homes with us now. Listen, if you think property values are too high, this is how we're gonna tank them, guys. This is it. We're gonna build chicken coops right next to the broken down El Caminos on our Florida lawns. In fact, forget the chicken coop. Just put the chicken in the El Camino and he can honk the horn when the eggs are ready. Does that sound good? That actually sounds more like something we could do. I don't know if you ever met somebody who has the coop. It's like a whole thing. They start with a dress from Target, $18.99, blessed be the fruit. They got a 1/4 acre lot. We're gonna live off the land. We're gonna live off the land on our 1/4 acre lot. Yeah. I got a tomato plant, a chicken coop. When you see the chicken coop, it's nicer than my house. It's like 1,800 square feet, fully solar. I saw one that had a chandelier. I'm almost 40. I've never owned a chandelier. It's a chandelier in this chicken coop. And then they're on Facebook. Anybody want farm fresh eggs? We got eggs in the coop. Only $78 for 12 of them, straight from the chicken's hide. You look at the eggs. One of them's blue, one of them's brown, one of them's speckled, one of them's white with some crap still on it. And you're like, first of all, none of these eggs even match. Your chicken is a whore. Shut it down. You're not a farmer. Your husband's an engineer and you need a hobby. Shut this down. Second of all, why is one of them blue? Is your chicken laying Easter eggs out there? You're just gonna crack this open? It's a bunch of Skittles and change? I would love to have an animal someday. I've never had a dog in my adult life. Can you believe that? I know. It's because I'm never home. But I love dogs, and I love dog people. I'm assuming you're all dog people? Yeah. I love dog people. I especially love interacting with dog people when us non-dog people come to your home. Yeah. Like, I love the people who have the really big dogs. Like the super big dogs. You know why I love you the most? Because you never tell anybody that you have a dog. It's a surprise when we get there. At best, we might get a text from you when we're 5 minutes away from your house that says, oh, by the way, you're not afraid of dogs, are you? And you're like, of course not. Who's afraid of dogs? What kind of dog do you have? If you get that text, you're never walking into like a golden retriever or like a labradoodle or like a border collie. You're walking in to a super muscular, like straight out of prison dog, you know, used to fight Al-Qaeda on the weekends, He's all pissed, super tatted up, just smoking cigarettes by the door, mean mugging you through the window. You can hear him breathing on the other side, just staring at you through the window like, go ahead, ring the doorbell, I dare ya. Watch what happens when you ring the doorbell. And you know the rules. You never ring the doorbell when you know there's a big dog on the other side. So you're in the driveway like an idiot, just texting your friends like, hey, I'm here. Can you meet me at the door? Your dog has a gun. There's blood on his teeth. Is everybody okay? They never see the text. 100% of the time, they never see their text. So you gotta ring the doorbell, you hype yourself up, you start bargaining like, no. They invited me here, they know I'm going to be here at this time, they have the doorbell on the house. The dog lives here with other people, surely he's not a murderer, it's fine, I'm gonna ring it, I'm gonna do it. Here we go. It's not a big deal, I'm gonna ring the doorbell. You ring the doorbell, the dog goes ballistic on the other side, and then what does your dog-owning friend do? They just swing the door open on you. Oh, they just swing the door open and deliver this line. It's okay, he just wants to smell ya, while they're choke wrestling their dog back through the door. They give you this much space, just go ahead and go around him. As soon as he smells you, he'll calm right down, don't even worry about it. Don't look him in the eyes, he can smell your fear, he can kill you in an instant. He's a very intuitive animal. Just go ahead, don't be afraid, let him smell you, go ahead. Oh, it's my favorite part. He just wants to smell you. He sure does. He wants to stick his nose right in my crotch and give it a good sneeze. What a greeting. And the only species that gets away with that, by the way, imagine if that's how we greeted you here tonight. We're all just lined up, standing there. Oh man, you look lovely. Thanks so much for coming to the show. Cha! Why don't you go ahead and have a seat? We're gonna send James over to look into your eyes while you eat. He just wants to smell you. He's a very intuitive animal. He could kill you in an instant. He's here to protect the house. Also love the little dogs. Little dogs are fun. Maybe not scary. It's a whole different experience when you have a little dog. If you have a little dog, you're gonna notice this now that I said it. Your friends don't wear shorts to your house anymore. Do you know why that is? It's the licking of the legs. All the little dogs, they love to lick people's legs because they're all on medication for something. There's not a healthy little dog left on this planet. Every little dog I've ever met has a full medicine cabinet of people pills for people diseases. They don't have dog diseases anymore. Oh, he has Lyme disease. Oh, he has rabies. Oh, he has worms. No. Now you walk into somebody's house and they're like, oh, Charlie, he's got glaucoma now. You look over at Charlie, he's just got two foggy marbles rolling around in his dusty little head. They're always shivering real hard, staring at the wall. They got a weird fingernail coming out of her tail. You're like, ugh. Hi, Charlie. Yeah, he's got a skin thing going on. And a kidney that doesn't work anymore, and he's got diabetes, so we gotta put a pill in a piece of cheese and stick it in his ass right here at the table. In front of our friends, like that's a normal thing to do. You're like, whoa. 20 minutes later, the pills kick in. Charlie's under the table, high as a kite, just licking everybody's legs. Just eyes closed, just meh, 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 meh. And then you're just powering through dinner like it's not happening, right? How's Brian? He's good? Is he enjoying the university? Blah, 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 blah. Just pretending like you're not being date raped by a dog under the table. And you never say anything. And you know why we never say anything? Because you're not gonna do anything. And that's okay. Nobody disciplines a little dog, and I get it. They're little. You don't wanna hurt them. You know, I understand. If you've ever seen somebody disciplining a little dog, it kind of reminds me of my generation trying to do the gentle parenting thing. There's nothing happening here. You know, like they'll find out that they're licking your legs under the table, and we'll do one of these like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Charlie, stop that. Charles Rutherford III. If you want a pup cup tomorrow, you better stop that right now. Now this is getting weird, so you feel guilty. You're like, no, it's totally fine. I like it. Go ahead, lick my legs, stick your hair to it. You know what, let's get your little paw up here. How about that? Let me get one of those glaucoma pills. We're gonna get the party started here. Next thing you know, you're under the table licking your friend's legs. It's a whole thing. It's a lot to deal with. I think things are going pretty well this year. I know we've had some ups and downs the last couple weeks, but just got to remind yourself there's still good things going on in the country. Like, for example, we already got the pandas back. Do you know what I mean? Oh, no? Okay. Well, little history lesson for you. President Nixon was our first president to go to mainland China and have civil conversation with the Chinese. So as a gift of friendship, they sent us some of their panda bears to display in our zoos, and they had been there ever since. Until like 2 years ago or so, China got so mad at us, they called up the White House and they were like, hey, send back the pandas. And we did. We packed them all up, and by Christmas that year, there was no panda bears left in our zoos. And we did get them back. But I tell you that whole story so you can imagine, can you imagine if the phone call for the pandas had gone to Trump instead? It's my favorite thing to think about. I don't even know if it would have been a whole phone call. I feel like a staffer just would have come in like, sir, China's on the phone and they want the pandas back. And then like later that day, he would have went out to a big field with like 50,000 people like he does. And no opener, right? Just a cold open, just, Communist China wants us to send the pandas back. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The panda bear has been here legally, longer than any other bear in our big, beautiful zoos. Bigger, more beautiful than any zoo in the world. I built them all, I funded them all. I'm a zoo guy. They call me Zoo Guy. And now the beloved bear will return to the communist jungles to fight predators of the likes you've never seen. It's terrible. It's terrible. For every panda we return, we will send 1,000 illegal border crossers with them. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we did. I'm always very impressed every time I'm not shot right in the middle of that joke. Thank you so much. I love Florida. I love Florida. Got to get back to the Cape tonight. I live in Cape Coral, or as you guys might call it, the ghetto. And I love it there. I was born and raised there. I went to college in Orlando, and I actually went back to Cape Coral, and I bought my first house there when I was 26 years old as a single girl. Thank you. Thank you so much. The only reason I mention the age and the fact that I was single is because I meet a lot of women out there in their 20s and 30s that want to buy a house, but they're not married yet, and for some reason, they have it in their head that they need a husband to buy a house. Listen, you don't need a husband to buy a house. It is arguably more difficult, but you can do it. You just gotta focus. You gotta focus on building your credit. You gotta sacrifice a lot of things you like to do to save the money. I can teach you a little bit about electrical and a little bit about plumbing to get you by, and hopefully you have a really good dad. But if for some reason you don't have a good dad, you're probably gonna need to start sleeping with somebody else's dad. Because there's just so much work to be done at the house. But you can do it. I always loved working on my house with my dad. He was the best. He was the coolest. He was Florida man. And when you hear about Florida man, that was my dad. Yeah, he was just crazy. He was fun. He was bald with a missing side tooth. He had a skinny little gold chain. And he wore the same thing in retirement every day. It was a tank top with a hole in it that said Reagan Bush 84. And those old school jean cutoff shorts from the 90s. Oh yeah, a couple real Floridians know about the shorts. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you know how like all the hot girls, they're running around in these little frayed up jean shorts? Those used to belong to my dad. All of our dads in the 90s, that's what they wore everywhere. That's what they wore to our schools, to church, to wrestle the neighbor on the lawn. That was the suit. So if you live here now, or even if you just regularly visit, you need a pair of Florida man shorts and you have to make them yourself or they don't count. Okay, so here's how you make them. You go to Goodwill, get a regular pair of jeans that are kind of worn out. You go halfway up the left thigh and you cut them at an angle with the pocket out. And then you just let that thing fray up in the dryer. Then you take the right leg and you cut that one way up here. Way up there. You should see like 3 different colors of skin before you arrive at the final cut. And along the way, you might say, that's short enough. Go 2 more inches. You want them high enough so that they spill out and scare your daughter's friends. That's how you know they're done. It should be like a scary denim cuckoo clock. You know what I'm saying? You never know when midnight's gonna be. My dad was the absolute best. He always had a great outlook on life and great sense of humor. 7 years ago, my dad had a stroke, but he actually bounced back really well at first. You know, like I said, he had a good attitude. He was feeling good, looking good. His mind was still there, and he could even drive really well for Florida. We're very catch and release around here. Yeah. But the stroke had knocked his speech out. It was super slurry and he wasn't getting the words right. So I was worried that if he was driving around out there and a cop pulled him over, you know, talking like that, they're gonna think that he's drunk. So what I did was I put a card in his wallet to show the officer that said, I'm not drunk, I had a stroke. And that worked so well that I carry one in my wallet. That's it for me, guys. I'm Sheena Reagan. Thank you so much.
One more time, give it up for Sheena Reagan!